afternoon, students. How are you? Myself, Amit Kumar Rabat, Assistant Professor, Roorkee Institute of Technology in Department of Management. This is a class of exam financing and documentation for a management student who has taken the specialization of international business. So, in a previous videos and in a previous classes, I will take a lot of lectures through the YouTube or through the Google Class, and by the help of these kinds of media I will provide a detailed information about a lot of topics which is used in exam financing and documentations. So I hope all of you watching these videos carefully and take a enjoyment of these videos, because these videos consist a lot of information which is necessary and mandatory. So in the same queue, today I will also deliver some information about exam financing and documentation. So in the subject of exam financing and documentation, the topic which is taught by me today is export promotion versus import substitutions. So first of all, we have discussed about export promotion, then after import substitution. So what is the meaning of export promotion? So first I delivered the information about export promotion. So the question is, what is the meaning of export promotion? I think all of you are aware with the name of export promotion, but now I also delivered the information about export promotion. So first one is, what is the meaning of export? So the meaning of export means the commodities like goods and services sold to a foreign country is called export. The commodities sold to a foreign country is called export. Then what is the meaning of a promotion? So the meaning of a promotion is encouragement of the progress, growth or acceptance of something. This is the meaning of a promotion. Then what is the meaning of so the final meaning of a export promotion means after combining the both words like as export and promotion. So the meaning of export promotion is refers to the policy of the government that offers encouragement to the exporters. Export promotion refers to the policy of the government that offers encouragement to the exporters with a view to enhance the exports of the country. So this is the meaning of export promotion. Then we have discussed about phases of export promotion. So what are the phases of export promotion? There are three important phases included in a topic of export promotion. The first one, early phase, second one, second phase, and third one, third phase. So in this particular point, I will deliver the information about export promotion means what is the export and what is the promotion. So after combining these two words, I will deliver the information about export promotion. Then how many phases is to be used for explaining the concept of export promotion, I will inform you there are three phases. The first one is the early, second one is the second phase, and third one is the third phase. So what is the meaning of a early phase, and what is the meaning of a second phase, and what is the meaning of a third phase? Clear? So in early phase, so I will deliver the information about of early phase, second phase and third phase. So initially in the early phase, the devaluation of rupee, in the early phase, the devaluation of rupee by 36.5% in gold in June 1965. And government expressed hope for expansion in export earnings. Government expressed hope for expansion in export earnings because Indian goods would be cheaper in international market. This is a concept of a early phase. Then after, what is the meaning of a second phase? So in this phase began in 1973 and lasted up to a decade. And the import substitution could not bring viability in balance of payments. And government undertook steps to increase exports. Then in the third phase, means the recent phase, the government of India has framed various schemes so as to promote exports and improve the country's exchange earnings. So these are the three phases. Then after, we have discussed about a Export Promotion Council of India. So the Export Promotion Council of India was established under Companies Act 1956. To achieve higher level of export promotion and foreign exchange earnings, we established the Export Promotion Council. And what are the objectives? So the first objective is to promote and develop the exports of the country. And the second is each council is responsible for the promotion of a particular group, like as product, project, services, assistance, and so on. So thing is, what are the main items exported from India? So I will deliver the information about objectives of Export Promotion Council of India. So to promote and develop export of a country and assist members in taking advantages of opportunities. These are the objectives. Then what are the main items exported from India? So the main items is jute, iron, tea, tobacco, textile, gems and jewelry, and miscellaneous products which is to be exported from India. So what are the problems of Indian sectors in the export promotion? What are the problems of Indian sectors in export promotion? So a lot of problems of Indian sectors in export promotion. The first one is neglect of factors other than price. Second is a wasteful formalities. Third is a wrong focus. Next is a trading problems. Next is the production problems. So these are the problems of Indian sectors in export promotion. So this particular topic is to be discussed in the next video. Thank you very much.